my friends, take a look. Bet Knesset synagogue. You can see the black line, what was found and what is not. And we're getting into this synagogue. And the synagogue is a main place here in Masada. And the reason for that is because the end of the story of Masada took place here in this area, according to the book. And why here? Because synagogue is a gathering place. That's the meaning. In Hebrew, it's a gathering place, Bet Knesset. And it's coming from the Greek language, synagogia, which means gathering place. Now, in the States, many people use the term temple for what we call synagogue here in Israel. Because for us, the temple, we had the Temple of Solomon, we have the temple that was rebuilt by Judah and Benjamin, and then we had the temple of King Herod. Judah and Benjamin and King Herod, we still call them both second Jewish temple. Not too many people talk about the temple that was rebuilt by the two tribes. It was really mini one, small one. So most of the people, when they think about the first and second Jewish temple, is saying, oh, Solomon or Herod's. But actually, we kind of had three. And since King Herod's time, we, like the people that live over here in Israel, the Jewish people, we call them the temple. We call those temples. But where we pray, we call synagogue. But I can understand why many people will call them temples. Because what they used to do in the temple, used to pray. You don't have a temple anymore. Where you pray? In the synagogue. So in the States, many places, you can call it a temple. Here, still a synagogue gathering place where people used to preach, teach, gathered, make decisions. And that's what they did over here. They made a decision. And the decision that they made was a decision of not giving the Romans the pleasure of killing them, of turning them into slaves, of raping the women, the daughters here, the mothers and daughters, and killing the men. They decided to take their own lives before that and to die as Jews with their freedom of choice also. And they decide on their end because they wanted to stay loyal to their God, to their faith. And that's why they decided to do that, and that was better for them, in their perspective, than to die by the hands of the Romans after they turned them into slaves and pagans. So we can see this beautiful synagogue. I like to say that this is one of the earliest synagogues, actually, because who built it? The people that escaped after the destruction of the temple in Jerusalem. So that's one of the first synagogues where people actually started to pray. Started to pray in that synagogue. Come with me. Right now there is a group that is coming inside. Let's go further in and I will show you something. Oh, take a look. We are so lucky. Our friend is over here. Take a look. We have a scribe here. Shalom, shalom.
Shalom, shalom.
Take a look. You see? We have a scribe. You know what a scribe is doing? Scribe is writing tefillin and mezuzahs and the Torah. And take a look, he's supposed to use a very specific ink and scroll made by a specific letter. And if he's making one small mistake, it's a big problem. He cannot use it. So, you see, people are willing to pay a lot for a mezuzah, scroll, tefillin, or Torah that was written here in Masada, a place that really talk about Jewish heroism and how dedicated the dedication of Jewish people over here to their faith and to their belief. So this is our lovely scribe, and I think that I just turned off his light. Give him back his light, because it's not very nice of me to do that. And you can see he in his job. By the way, he's driving over here 1 hour and a half every way. From Kiryat Gat, I remember that you told me, right? Mm-hmm. Yes, I remember that you told me that. So thank you so much for that. And he's doing it in the synagogue of Masada, because this is one of the earliest synagogues in the world that got to be a place of prayer over here. So my friends, I hope that you enjoyed the video here in the synagogue of Masada. Give me thumbs up. Don't forget me. Subscribe to my channel, Moses Nephew, and I will see you in the next video.